feeling that in the second half, or what was it like out there?
Yeah, I'd say for the most part that, I was feeling it in the second half, but we just tried to keep fighting and get into the end of the game and try to win on top. So, yeah.
How difficult is it to rattle or get to a guy like O'Connell? He gets the ball out pretty fast. What was that challenge like tonight?
Well, it kind of brought me from doing the speed rush. I know a lot of the guys were on the D-line. They were trying to do the speed rush, but my plan was to do the speed rush, and it seemed like I was running over the top a little bit, so I started speed to power, long arm, getting back there, getting him kind of scared to be in the pocket a little bit. But, yeah, that kind of just was my transition of just trying to get to him without him throwing a completion or just getting the ball out and, in other terms and stuff like that.
Based on the way the last couple of games are going and where you come out on top, what kind of belief, confidence that you guys have as a defense that you get a stop when you need it in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it brought it to light, and we took it as just a punch to the chin. We knew what we were capable of, but that was just the icing on top, the cherry on top, and it kind of brought us to a standpoint to where we knew we could do these things, and no matter the circumstances, we were able to know that we can be on top, and if it just all depends on the hard work and dedication we put into practice and the workouts and stuff like that. Being on one, we do perfect Thursdays and stuff like that. So just being perfect on those Thursdays before coming to the game is one of the biggest impacts that we search for.
What made their run game so effective, especially in the first half? I think that guy had 115 yards at halftime. What was working there for them?
They were running a lot of split zones, caps. It's just a lot of simple things we just need to get better at. Those are just the things they just ran, and we just needed to get better at trying to figure out how the blocking schemes were and what they were doing and stuff like that.
Were you surprised they threw the ball there at the end instead of running?
Yeah, pretty surprising. But just put it behind us, if anything. I know the game is over, so just looking forward.
How do you leave this game, not only personally but as a team, frustrated, disappointed, or encouraged that you guys were able to battle, I guess, a team that ran 100-plus plays?
Well, after a loss, there's no happiness at the end of the day, but we all know we played hard. We just need to start earlier, and just being able to come back from 10 to when there was like a big gap in between, we kind of see that as an accomplishment. But at the end of the day, we still want the dub, and that's what we're going to work forward to next game.
What about you guys persevering for all the guys who did linebackers, and all these guys stepping up? What do you say about your teammates?
We feel for those guys, and we just look at it as a bumper in a road. We dealt with a lot already, so it's best to just be persevering and just keeping that high hope and trying to get better. There's no time to sit back and mope or anything. So just moving forward is one of the biggest things we can do and will do.
What do you feel about just the journey that this team's been on and that you've been through from Dublin all the way to here? How do you feel about this team?
Not a thought has changed. I know these guys during the process of Coach Frost leaving, that was the biggest thing that affected a lot of us, but we came back. I feel like we are a lot more determined in knowing that we can compete with the transition, and I mean that was just a big point I can possibly see right now, and we just keep surprising ourselves every week, try to come out there and work every week and beat these teams and try to come out on top. At the end of the day, it's just something we're just searching for and looking for.
Ochaun, what's it like when you see your offense go out and Trey gets a touchdown catch in 34 seconds and then defense is going to get back on the field? Is that an inspiring thing for you guys?
Yeah. It lit up a bunch of our eyes on the sideline. Just seeing the hard work offense is putting on, and we're going to just capitalize on top of that. We're just looking at an opportunity to get back on the field and get the ball back to the offense at the end of the day. Every time they do something good, we want to capitalize on top of that so we can keep building on top of each other at the end of the game. So. Thank you, guys.